What up, 2019? It's good. It's popping. Or all those things. Listen, I'm excited to be with you in spirit, as I am every single day. So, I wanted to give some instructions for how to use our Project Citizen instructions and outline document. I'm going to start by saying this is essentially your Bible. This is the thing that has all else or everything else for Project Citizen. So you'll have a link to your Evidence Central here. You'll have a link to your team essay. As we move forward, you're going to have your slides here as well. And then because I have everybody's documents, what I am then going to do is I'm just going to take this video and I'm going to put it into your docs. So this whole time I've been, saving links to your stuff. And so yeah, the good news is you never have to submit anything ever again because I have all those links. All right, so let's jump into it. So this is a document that is meant to be extremely specific and gives you every single bit of your Project Citizen essay. You have 3 sections for Project Citizen. Section 1 is in yellow, Section 2 is in blue, and Section 3 is in green. The details for each of those sections is linked at the top, all right? And what you'll notice is that your outline is due at the same time as each of these. So that means that you will receive 3 outline grades. So let's look at Section 1. And Section 1 has the same format as all 3 sections, so this is enough for us to really understand the entire project. You'll have your prompt, and then you have your criteria for success, and then at the bottom you have your slides criteria for success. Now if we go back to the instructions, we'll see that our slides are actually due at the very end, December 7th, which is a week before your final presentations. Now what I would advise you to do is, as you complete each section, also do the slides. So section 1 and then slides, section 2 and then the slides, section 3 and then the slides. That'll save you some time so you're not rushing between the 3rd of December and the 12th. But yeah, that's what's inside each of these instructions documents. What you would then do is go down to your outline, and according to those criteria for success, right? So making sure that you can state and understand the problem, make sure that you understand or explain disagreements, things like that. You want to make sure that you fill those details into your project. The categories of your paragraphs, you have your introduction, root cause, effects, and that's it for section 1. So what I've also provided for you is a tool belt here. Now these are details that you could put into your paragraph. There's a lot of details here. You do not have to use them all. Let's say for this example that you want to use quotes to explain the effects. Maybe you want to talk about a local representative's perspective to show the effects. Or perhaps you want to talk about public opinion and how that weighs or contributes to the issue, all right? And so again, these are tools that you can choose to put into your paper. And again, every paper is going to be different. Every group is probably going to choose a different combination of these tools, and that is because everyone has different issues and different voices. Now, there's a lot of really good stuff in this tool belt that you might not necessarily understand when you first glance at it. You might be thinking, what does culmination mean? What does chain mean? What is controversy? You might also wonder, what is TOS? What is TS? For both cases, anytime you don't understand what one of these words means or what one of the formats is supposed to be meant for, at the very top of this document, it'll say, use this key to understand the tools and details. This is the document that tells you exactly what all of this stuff means. So let's look at that together. It's important to understand topic sentences. They have a solid line, which means that you should write the complete topic sentence. All right. Pain points also have a solid line here. So because we've already written our pain points, as we can see here, right? Because we already have our pain points written, you should be able to just copy and paste that directly onto your introduction category paragraph. The dotted lines are for shorthand notes. And so I want you to know shorthand notes are just the key words, key phrases, key dates, key people, etc. It is not the entire complete sentence. That's very important, all right? Going back to what I mentioned before about what these tools actually mean, all of those definitions are provided in this document, and it is according to the category. So the reason I have tailored it to the category is because a quote in this category, in the root causes and effects, might be significantly different than a conclusion quote. All right? Because at the end of a essay, you want to leave them with a quote that sends them off inspired and ready to act. You might not necessarily want your reader ready to act when you're only in the root causes effects category. So again, it's important that whatever section you're on and whatever tool you want to use, look at that tool in that specific category. All right. In addition, I want to just bring to your attention, I have some links in here. So if you want to be able to find out who your local representative is, to be able to then Google search with their name what they believe about the issue, use this link, who'smyrep.com. In addition, public opinion is a powerful tool to show your audience that, hey, the community is either on your side or the community is against whatever law is currently in place. So I would encourage you to go to pollingreport.com and to be able to search their categories for polls that, what's it called, enhance your points. And if you don't know what a poll is, it is essentially a survey. That's all it is, okay? So surveys can help you make your argument. But yeah, that's it, folks. This is our outline. It's extremely important that you have this done for each of our sections. And again, your category, you want to decide who does what and when it's due. Make sure that your deadlines are, aligned to whatever is in your contract. So for example, if you have a contract that states these are due 48 hours before Serrano's deadline, make sure that you weigh that and you consider that when you're making these deadlines. That should be everything you need. Again, you have my number, you have my email. Contact me over the break. I'm here for you. And I hope you all have a fantastic and loving Thanksgiving break. Peace, y'all.